time often embracing the notion that I'm going to explain, much less experiencing it, although it's a very simple idea, a very simple truth. And the truth is expressed in one word: unity. That there is only one thing in the universe. All things are one thing. There is only one thing, and all things are part of the one thing there is. And that means there's no separation in any real sense. And there's a reason why I have observed human beings have a difficult time embracing the idea of unity, of there being only one thing. People are afraid of losing themselves. They're afraid that they would somehow be absorbed or thought of as being part of an amorphous, huge mass of energy that allows them no experience of their separate selves. So we have this idea that we need to be separate in order to experience ourselves. But what I was told in my conversations with God is that separation is not required for individuation to be experienced. And God gave me a very simple demonstration of this. She said, look at your hand. Your fingers are not separate from your hand in any way, but they are individuated. That is, each finger has different characteristics and different functions and can perform in different ways. So I said, wow, I gotta hand it to you. That's a pretty good explanation. And so God has invited me to look at my own hand whenever I wanted to notice the difference between individuation and separation. Now, it's powerful. It's very powerful for us to embrace the notion of no separation, the notion of unity, because suddenly we begin to live and to experience life in a dramatically different way. We see everyone else as part of us, and everything else as part of us as well. And that includes that essence of life that some people call God. And so we begin to see things differently, to act differently, to react differently, and to experience ourselves in a brand new way, a way that can change your life forever. It would take me far too long to describe the benefits of that, but I'll give you an idea. Try it. Just try it for 24 hours. Imagine that everyone else who crosses your path is an extension of you, is one of the wonderful fingers on the hand that you are. And imagine that everything that you think and say and do with regard to that person, you're thinking and saying and doing with regard to yourself. And as you begin to change the way you interact with other people, you will discover the powerful, powerful benefits of the notion of unity. This is the single idea that could change the world virtually overnight and make everything better than we ever imagined it could possibly be. It could, in fact, produce heaven on earth. So if you'd like to have one single tool that could advance your spiritual evolution overnight, this is the tool: unity, the oneness of all things. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your experience of oneness. And if there's somebody in bed beside you, you could really enjoy that experience of oneness in ways we can't even describe, because this is an outtake and you can't actually use it in the program.
But we do. So that's a funny closing of a beautiful message of Neil regarding